Welcome back everyone, I am Dolce, and today I'm going to talk about what I think is a very, very interesting topic, especially at this time with new consoles are right around the corner. Today's topic is, should you buy a next-gen console or should you buy a gaming PC? And the reason I wanted to make this video is not because I want to shit on the new consoles and say that they're, shitty pieces of hardware, because that's not true. That's not entirely true. Current gen though, yes, very shitty, but next gen, no, not so much. And I wanted to make this video for people who would like to get into the PC gaming scene but are not entirely sure about it. They're hesitant of making the switch because either one, they don't know much about PC gaming or just PCs in general, and that kind of intimidates them, or two, they're afraid of the price tag that comes along with a gaming PC. And they really shouldn't. I mean, I know it all looks very complicated and confusing, but it's really not. I mean, it literally took me like maybe a couple of days to understand how to actually put a PC together, and there are a lot more great sources out there that provide you with the correct information to actually put your PC together. On YouTube, for example, you have Linus from Linus Tech Tips. I'll put his channel in the description. He's one of the best PC/tech channels out there, and he does a very good job at explaining how everything PC related works. He even has a couple of videos on how to install pretty much every PC component, and he explains everything very well while he's doing it. So for beginners, he is a great source. I really do recommend you checking him out. And there's a lot more info out there. The only effort you will have to make is just, look up the info, look up all the info that you need. And for me, I kind of liked it. I really did. I really enjoyed learning all these things about PC gaming and PC hardware. And at the end of the day, or at the end of the, the process of the journey, it made me a smarter person. It made me a better PC guy, PC gaming guy. I don't know. I learned stuff. I'm happy with that. I like that. Now the price tag, and that's just a horrible, outdated misconception. I mean, you do not need to spend thousands of dollars on a gaming rig. I mean, that's just absurd. If you want a rig that can run pretty much every game on medium to high settings at 60 FPS, you absolutely do not need to spend that much money on the machine itself. I mean, I think you'd get there with maybe $600 to $700. Well, maybe less, maybe a little bit more. It depends on what hardware you pick. And I made a video about this a while back, and I think it's one of my first videos as well. And a high-spec PC that can run all the current gen games on Ultra will cost you about $800 to $1,000. Again, depending on the hardware that you put into it, but it's it's around there somewhere. And I understand that that's a lot of money. However, it makes your gaming experience so much better compared to the one you have on the consoles right now. At least that's the case for me, and I've been a console gamer all my life, and keep in mind, guys, that I've only been gaming on a PC for a little less than a year now, and I've absolutely no issues with the mouse and keyboard controls either, so if you guys are worried about that as well, don't be, because that's just absurd. And yeah, it does require some getting used to, but it's not like a major issue like many people claim it to be. And don't forget that you can still hook up a controller to your PC as well, so yeah. So now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about why you should opt for PC gaming if you're still hesitant, and why now is the best time to get into PC gaming. Now, the first reason why now is the best time to get into PC gaming is actually because of the new next-gen consoles. The new consoles are going to have an x86 architecture, just like we have on a PC right now, and that means that we won't see all these horrible console ports like we do today, and PC games will be a lot more optimized in the future, and the future is very near, people. It's just around the corner. It's right here. Now, the second reason is SteamOS and the Steam boxes, or Steam machines. And the Steam boxes are pretty much gaming PCs in a very compact format, so you can easily put them in your living room without them taking up too much space. And with SteamOS, you will be able to stream your games from your PC to your Steam box, and then onto your TV, obviously. Or you will, of course, be able to play your games from your Steam box onto your, onto your TV in your living room. And those Steam boxes are very powerful, you guys. I mean, yes, they will be expensive, but again, they will be pretty powerful. And along with that, all the Steam games will come with full controller support, so you will basically have this like hybrid super console in your living room. Steam will also release their new Steam controller that will have trackpads, those little trackpads, I'm sure you've heard of them. And the Steam controller actually looks very interesting. I know a couple of people tested it. Some people are very, high-ranked in the, I don't know, PC gaming tech industry, and they like it as well, they really liked it. And I'm kind of skeptical because they released a video, and I don't know, I'm kind of skeptical about the whole thing because I'm not really sure if it's going to be that much better than the current 360 controller, because the stuff that they showcased, you could do with the 360 controller. You know, it's not something that you can do with the current controller. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, it definitely cannot be worse. So, you know, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. SteamOS will also feature family sharing, which means you will be able to share your whole game library with your friends if you give them permission. Now, I'm not really sure with how many friends you can share your games, but, you know, just the fact that you can actually share your whole game library with maybe a handful of friends, I mean, that's just amazing. That's amazing, and that's something that I know that the Steam community and myself have been waiting for something like this for a very long time. SteamOS will also improve graphical processing, which is a big plus. And if that wasn't enough, we have Mantle, and Mantle is a new low-level API developed by AMD. But what does it do, you know, and why is it so good for PC gaming? Well, basically, it's like DX11. I'm sure you've heard of it. You know, DX11 or DirectX 11, DirectX 10. There are a lot of variants of DX. And coding for DX or any other version of DX is really not that great for optimization, at least not on PC. It's great to make it run on every platform, but it's not really that great to fully optimize it on every platform, at least not on PC. But Mantle will change that, and AMD paid a lot of money to DICE to code their game for Mantle and optimize it forward. We're talking, of course, about Battlefield 4 here. And Mantle, that's kind of the downside of the whole thing. Mantle will, however, only support AMD cards. And that, people, is why this is the best time to become a PC gamer. I mean, never, ever before were there so many reasons to actually get into PC gaming. You'll probably have PC games that will never see the day of light on a console as well. I mean, games like Arma 3, which, by the way, is a fantastic game, you'll never see that on the consoles. Never, not a chance. And don't forget that console games are usually a lot more expensive as well, you know, and you don't have all the Steam sales like, you know, us the PC elitists do. You know, but if you're a casual gamer and you're happy with the consoles and you have no desire to get more performance or more features that you have on the PC, then that's fine. You know, that's absolutely fine. I have no problem with you. I'm not looking down on you just because I have a gaming PC. No, that's ridiculous. However, if you're hesitant of making the switch, you know, you're kind of in between and you're like, yeah, I mean, a console is easy, because it is. It really is easy. A console is easy. That's one of the features that, you know, a lot of people like about the consoles. But then again, you know, you want to play games like ARM or DayZ or other indie games that will probably never see the day of light again on the consoles. And you'd like, you know, to get more performance out of it. And I'm here to tell you that you shouldn't, you know, get the console and just hop on the PC gaming train. Just do it, because you will be in for the ride of your life, and you will experience games in a very different way, in a better way. And I mean, there's just no other way to say it. Well, that's yeah, that's all. That's all I have to say today, people. And those are the reasons why I switched to PC, and those are the reasons why you should. For an overall better experience, and to be exposed to a ton of new innovating games and other features that you will never find on the consoles. Never. At least not for a while. So, that's it for today, people. I hope you enjoyed this little commentary slash rant, or at least semi-rant. I'm not really sure what to call it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, of course, leave a like. Subscribe if you want more of this, you know, if you want more of this, of what's on my channel, and videos and rants and commentaries and everything, just subscribe. Trust me, something good will happen if you click the subscribe button. Trust me. Alright? Okay, guys, that's it for me. I am Dolce, and I will see you in the next video.